Good morning. Welcome back. We are here at Backroads County. Had a couple of text messages saying that there's been some machinery dropped off. There's a bit of work for us to do. There's some harvesting here apparently on field 2. Which is... had to speed up time a little bit. It was super dark. So where's field 2? Field 2's over here, so we just got to get that down to over here. And there's a cultivating contract on field 30. And we're good to go. So let's get into this. We'll get over to the field. Get this one started. And see where the day takes us. We're I'm looking at buying field 4 that's up there behind us. Field 2 over here. So yeah, we're just going to head down there, get that sorted. We'll come back, we'll check on the animals shortly, see if there's any, get the milk and the wool, get that stashed. I'll turn some lights on, it's a little bit dark, isn't it? The screen I'm playing on isn't as dark as the screen, it doesn't look like the screen I'm recording, so we'll just fix it that way. We've got a few bits and pieces over here. I think we'll get over to field 2. We'll just zoom in, see what we had to do. There's a cultivating field 30, harvesting field 2, cultivating 23. There was a cultivating contract for field 28, but it disappeared. So yeah, can you buy manure from here? I know some of them you can. Not sure. Take a bit of a shortcut. Looks like the tractor and the trailer's already there. It's the same farmer for the cultivating contract, so he said us to use the big gear. I'm not sure of the sizes, I haven't been able to have a look. That was close. A little bit too close for my liking. Alright, we'll detach this here, hook up, get that tractor out of the way. And then we'll get started. Leave it in the middle of the bloody field. I was thinking about bringing up our truck instead so we didn't have to go back and forwards as many times, but we'll see how we go. I don't know how much his trailer holds, but it's good to know. You know, we're going to be looking at buying some equipment and stuff, so it's good to get to use this stuff, because half the time you'd probably never use it yourself. It's just good to have it. Good to try it. Good to see it. And yeah, at least that way then you're not making a mistake buying it and you're like, oh crap, that doesn't work, and you lose half your money. I know you can lease it, but half the time you just buy it. So we'll sort out a run around the outside here. We will get it on a nice straight down here, I think, and we'll just leave the worker to it. We'll duck over and see these other 2 fields. See what needs to be done there, how big they are. This one's pretty weedy, so I'm not sure how good the yield's going to be, but I haven't had any weeding contracts, which is weird. Weed. Actually, we'll have to see if that happens again. I know we're out of harvest season now, which is weird that we've still got a harvesting contract. But yeah, there's not much work coming up for the next few days or next few months, so we're going to have to get creative, I'd say. So we'll quickly put a worker on this one. Scooch over to our other tractors. This one here. Check out field 30. We'll have to duck back to the other one to make sure that it doesn't run into the trees. Pretty decent cultivator too, so decent sized field, weird shapes. some lights on. That's a shallow cultivator. Doesn't look like it's been done. Hard to tell. Same thing here. We're going to just run around the edges so we don't run into the trees. We've got plenty of room to turn around. The other field, field 23, we can't do anything with until this one's done because we're going to use the same equipment. But that's what we're doing right now. It's going to whack it on cruise control, get back, enjoy my coffee, and we'll get back to you shortly. So field 30 we just finished. Got to head up to field 23, which is up the top here somewhere. Right there, nice and easy. Not a bad one at all, so nice and square. I switched over to the truck because the truck pulls this one at a little bit faster speed. I've just got the worker sitting over there in the harvester. We have dropped off one load to the cell station they wanted it to go to. And then I thought, yep, we'll jump over here, get this one done. I've got to look at getting a tractor. The one we've got obviously kept crashing it and rolling it, so we'll probably end up just either trading that or getting another one. I'm not sure if I actually leased that or bought it. I can't remember. I'll have to look. But yeah, it is what it is. We're just going to get this all sorted out and done. It's a little bit better with this nice big one because it allows you to go a little bit faster. Instead of 15, this one does 30. I think it's because on the back of the TLX it's got the adjustable hitch. Just like you can do with the adjustable height control for headers. It seems to work pretty well. No glitches, no nothing. I think the AI workers still work. I'm not sure. We'll try that. We'll see how fast the AI workers go with it. I'll just get this corner sorted. And the back straight, we'll send the worker off and just do that as a bit of a test. I'm not sure if they just do the 15, 18 kilometers an hour, if they can go full speed with these. I know with the rock picker, on one of my big fields in Western Wales, the rock picker got up to 120. But it didn't stop at the end. It just, by the time I tried to slow down, it ended up over in the river. The water course things that flow around the map. Yeah, I suppose you could fix that by setting cruise control. But yeah, let's see. We'll line this thing up and send it off. Right, we'll stop so it doesn't take on that speed. Worker's engaged. Yeah, the worker does a bit far. Yeah, what's that? 32, 33. Going downhill, 34. So yeah, that works as well. Handy to know. And these TLX trucks, they'll pull just about anything and they're cheap. Like, it's cheaper than buying a tractor. Heaps of attachments, water tanks, you know, all sorts. You can have normal capacity, unreal capacity. Yeah, 82 Studios has done well with these ones, really good. So, get that worker switched off. But yeah, I'm just going to keep going back and forwards, and we'll get this field knocked over and take on any other contracts that are available so we can raise some cash and expand ourselves. I wouldn't mind buying a production building or something soon, even the grain mill or something like that, just to even put our own one in, like earn a little bit more. There's a few new productions that have come out in the last few weeks, so might give some of them a test. If they work, we'll bring them into the map. I sort of don't like wasting the cash on the map in case it doesn't work. You don't really get much money back for them, so it's like, dang it, I've got this set to normal, not easy, so not getting as much for the crops and the contracts. So, but I'll get this sorted and I'll pop back to you when we're heading back over to the harvester. All right, just heading over to collect. Oop, too tight there. Heading over to collect the last. There's probably one more. One more run, so we'll just load this out. Finish off the last one. And then we're good to go. Too close for that. A little bit. There we go. I don't know how much more we can fit in that thing though. Have to move that out of the way actually. Well, 93%. We should be able to squeeze the rest of that in hopefully. Otherwise it's going to be a pain in the butt doing a second load and then having to come back. Fuck this up out of the way. Yeah, that's both the harvesting contracts are complete. Oh, sorry, one harvesting and one cultivating. The other one shouldn't be too far off being done. A couple more runs and we're good. And then we'll have a look around the farm, see what's need to be done. See if there's any other chores that people have for us. Park that trailer in a bugger of a spot. At least we should be able to get most of this in one more pass, I'd say. Turn the lights on a bit. I don't know if this is my screen, I'll have to check the video, but it just looks darker than normal. 10 o'clock in the morning, but it is December, so I'm pretty sure it's going to get dark early as well. We have to go and check our open air gardens. I'm pretty sure there's going to be pallets of stuff down there waiting for us. And there's some extra dollars. And then there's a little field, I think it's field 4. It's just behind our new big farm. I might try and buy that and throw on, move the gardens up there. We'll let these ones run out that are down on the old farm. Let them run out, move them up there, get them all in the same area. Or maybe use it for chickens, whatever. Turn this off. Hopefully this will take the rest of it, which I should do because it's only on 93%. Perfect. Now where do these have to go to? both them cultivating ones are done. Got to go to the sell everything, which is down on our property. Yep, so we're just got to head over here a bit more over diagonals. We'll just be over these tree line and we'll be good to go. I don't mind these old JCBs. Not a bad rig at all. Build 9's looking good. A few months to go. We've got the grass here, that's probably due to be done again. Not next day or so. We've got the old tent. We'll come down here for adventures, I reckon. And our open air gardens are all covered over because it was chilly. Oh no, wrong one. Fucker. Got to sell everything. That's the that's our silo. That was lucky. At least I can pull it back out if need be. Where's the sell everything? Hopefully I didn't send the last load to the wrong place. I think the sell everything's over near the grain mill. Better double check that. Tag it. Yeah, it's just down here, so if this doesn't finish the contract, I'm going to have to come back to my silo and hopefully it didn't dump there. I can't remember where I dumped it now. I was enjoying my coffee for the morning too much. Alright, let's see how we go. 58 transported. Oh, that's not looking good. Oh yeah, okay, 70%. 80%. 89. Are we going to have enough? There we go, it's done. We got a little bit extra on top of that one. Okay. So we can finish off that contract. Get paid. Wrong menu. Sorry about that. What equipment have we got for these ones? Okay, we'll finish them all off. Field 6, it's 23. 23, they're both the same size. I think borrow that equipment. Take that one as well, just so we can use the same stuff. Another one, wicked. Alright, so what I was thinking is we need a trailer of some sort to move the pallets regardless. If we're going to be putting more in. I know there's a watermelon one you can do too. Watermelon, melons and something else. I think it just runs on water and manure. We could probably give that one a go. But I think let's pop up here, have a look and see what trailers we can get cheapish. We got a bit of spare cash. See if we got any little flat deck ones in the... Not really. What about in the low loaders? That's a bit big. That one looks good, but it's gooseneck, yeah, you can pull as well. Lots of mods, lots of changes. I'm just trying to see if there's like a, can it be made wider, flatter, whatever. I normally don't use that one. 45 grand. This one here looks pretty good. Metal. Logistics. We put a bumper pull on it. You don't lose any size. I think that's what we're going to get. Just that can be pulled behind everything. We can put our stock on it. What was that one? Let's see. Oh yeah. We can put our pallets on it. And load it up with big bags. We can do whatever we want. So, and if need be, we can move equipment around with it too. So it should be a handy little bit of kit. Alright, we'll get this loaded on, head back down to the greenhouses, and we'll catch up with you then. Alright, heading over to the farm. Trailer drifties. Alright, let's load these up. Liftable pallet mod coming in handy. This one done. Hopefully without pushing the other ones off the edge. Strap down. Gotta call that a win. So yeah, I'm not going to put any more products into these ones. We remove them as soon as they run out. I think that is the best bet. Clear up some land down here. Obviously when you start this map normally, this field where got the grass, that's actually a cow pasture. It's a big cow pasture. But I figured starting the game, it was just a bit cheaty to have something like that for free. I mean, it was included in the price of the land, don't get me wrong. But make it too easy to get yourself set up and make cash, I guess. I just didn't like the thought of that, so I deleted and sold it, and then got rid of all of the cash that was left. I think that, like, I started as farm manager or whatever it is. The second one. So I deleted all that, well, not deleted, but just spent all the cash on lease equipment and handed that all back. And that's how we ended up with like 8 or 10,000 instead of 600,000. But it's more fun this way. Just, well, for me it is. I don't know what it's like for watching. But it's better to start with sort of, I mean, it'd be cool to do a survival one, but I just, yeah, not really survival, but just, I guess you could say start from scratch. We just rocked up with a trailer in the truck. And we had bought the land. We literally spent all of our money. I haven't got loans, I don't think, in many, if any, of the games I play or have played. But, you know, if we need to get a loan, some of the land here is rather expensive. You know, if we need to get a loan, we will, but I want to make sure we're sort of turning over some big money. Well, not even big money, just constant turnover. So, I know I was doing this corn, so I wanted to make sure we got spare stuff in here because contracts weren't finishing. So we got some manure, milk. Why did I drop the milk? Oh, I didn't take the milk over to sell. That's right. Last episode I just dumped the milk in there and left it. That's not really good. So maybe we look at purchasing a dairy or something where we can sort the milk. Make chocolate. I know there's one that's just come out. I think it was an ice cream one. Ice cream production. Haven't used that yet. Not sure how it works. Okay, 12 grand for that. So I mean, even in winter, if we've only got 3 or 4 of those things pumping out, it's a bit of a win. Because we've still got money coming in that can pay for the bills. Now what we might do is we might put this other tray back on, the milk, the water one, and then we'll head up there because it looks like the worker delivering the tractors blocked. We'll head up there, we'll empty out the milk and the slurry, make sure our animals have got everything done, so most of our chores to start with are sorted. And then that way we can move on with some contracts or looking for things to do. See you up there. And welcome back. I stopped at the real estate on the way up here. And had a chat about some land. I would love to buy Field 18, but that's about $160,000. So instead, I purchased Field 4 with $40,000. Our money's down a little bit, and I bought an empty field. So yeah, I mean, what do we do here? I mean, we can't plant a crop right now, but I think there's options. I mean, it's on a corner lot, so it's perfect for productions. It's perfect for, there's like chocolate mix. So many of these things now, I don't even know what they do. Production shed, was there one? There was one for gold the other day, wasn't there? Like a new one that you could do gold. And the water distribution, we don't need soy milk, so I'm not going to be putting that up. We could do potato processing. There's a lot of things with potatoes. Run a dairy that does chocolate, soy milk, cheese, milk. The food factory, that pretty much does a bit of everything. We haven't got any oils yet, but we could do oils with the whatchamacallit, the open air greenhouses, carpentry, old grain mill, production shed. Pretty sure there was something. Not sure if you can actually use it or if it was just one. I know Alien Jim said he made it available to be used. I'm not sure if it was just for Western Wilds and No Man's Land. Can't see it there. Yeah, I've downloaded these new greenhouses. A fair few too many. We're gonna have to get rid of them. These things are pretty cool. You can do grape and olives. Or if you just want to do grapes, you can. I've been using some of these over on Western No Man's Land. Then you've got these other ones that I just downloaded. Haven't used them yet. Multi-crop greenhouse large. So you can choose what side they pop in and out. About 10 grand each. Then you've got these ones here. They can do melons, watermelons, lettuce, tomatoes, strawberries, whatever. Got your maple syrup. You got your peppers, onions, and cucumbers. So we have a whole lot. I mean, the open air greenhouses, they're only 2 grand. I don't know if anywhere here you can sell the watermelon or if we have to put in a sell point. So let's double check just to see. Watermelon. Well, we can sell it to sell everything for now, but it's not something that we can turn into production. So, wow, I don't know. I'll have to have a look at these ones. They've never done them ones. What should we put down? I do not know. We've got milk, so we could put in a dairy. Also, we do have a dairy down there that we could probably go and buy. Let's see. Which one's a dairy? Nope. Might be one of these ones, I think. There it is. Let's go have a look. How much is it to buy this? No use having two, right? Ooh, 70 grand. Let's do it. Let's do it. We just bought it. Only the base model one. Not going to be unfair, and so we can do butter, cheese, and chocolate. That's milk, 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 and sugar. So sugar we can get from sugarcane, obviously, but we'll have to get a mill or something to sort that out. I think for now, 15 milk for 13 butter. Let's turn cheese on. We'll bring the milk that we got down here. We can get that started. And we're on a winner. And that way we've still got our vacant lot. We can put in greenhouses, open air gardens, whatever we want to do. Chickens. Yeah, I think that's the plan. We'll get the milk, drop that off, get that started, and that's our first production chain going. The modded ones are good, they're cheaper, but they do produce super fast, sort of a little bit. When you're trying to play the game semi-legit, I guess it could be a little bit cheaty-ish. It definitely feels that way when you rock up there and there's $100,000 worth of stuff. 2,600 litres there. We'll duck down, we'll grab our milk from the silo, and then meet you back at the dairy. Right, there we go, we just picked up the milk. 2 or 3 days worth of milk sitting there, hopefully it hasn't gone off. Get it down to the dairy, start processing it. I suppose if it's gone off they can still make cheese. Gotta keep onto that, like eggs and milk and stuff that can go off. Fruits sitting out in the sun, etc. We'll have to make sure we keep them processing the day or as close to that we get them, I guess. That's where the pallets will be dropped off. So we overload our milk. Wicked. So that's done now. Got butter running. Yeah, hopefully, I mean, these in-game ones aren't super fast. Like with the other one, it would have already probably halfway through a pallet. But yeah, that's our milk done. Let's head back up. We will get onto the 2 cultivating contracts we got. We'll get that sorted and see where we stand for the rest of the day. Field 7, last pass, slow and steady, 10 k's an hour in this old jigger. Not old, but got 50 hours on it. She's just slow. Probably wouldn't pull anything. Probably a freight train, but it is just slow. It's taken forever. But that's what we're up to. Let's put cruise control on. This one says it's done, but we'll finish it just because that's what we do. There's a ploughing one, then that's it. We're all done. So I was hoping, I mean, between those two, that's an extra 30 grand. It's going to get it back around 100, which is still good. I was thinking about putting in some open air gardens or greenhouses to finish the day off, but see how we're going for cash. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a couple of cultivating or weeding contracts that pop up in the next month or so. Getting prepared, so I think they can re-sow 2 months. Depends if someone puts cotton down a couple of months, but yeah, we should still have a little bit of something to do. If not, you will see us in like February or March. We'll pop back when there's something to do. But other than that, we might even just do a quick episode coming in, sorting out the cattle and the sheep and selling off the garden stuff and collecting our milk or butter. So that's where we're at. We're going to duck over to field 6 after this one's done, get that one sorted, and I will pop back in and see what else is going to happen. try and work it out. We've got an empty field over there. Whether are we going to seed it, or we're just going to use it for gardens? I don't even know yet. So let's see what happens at the end of this one. Welcome back again to Cultivation Castle. We're almost there. Last contract of the day that we've got accepted. Just getting it finished off. This farm here looks pretty good. I also modified our farm a little bit. I got rid of the bunker silo and put in one of the silo barn things that can do seed, it can do silage, it can do everything. I'll show you the one in a minute. Get this finished off and sorted, and then we're going to have to, there you go, the contract's finished, but we're going to finish it off like always. And we're done. Alright, so let's head back to our farm. So this is our field 4 that we've got. I'm still not sure what to put here. Like, I don't know. It's a bit small to make it a field, but we can. Or maybe we can just sow in grass. I don't know if we still can now. No, missed it by that much. Yeah, maybe just put grass in here for now, and then if we build anything on top of it, we still can. Not going to affect it so much as if we put a crop in there. Maybe some chickens. Let's get up here. Alright, we're at the farm. I'll put this little thing in. I want to clear these trees, but this, you can't use this for anything. The land's all hooked in and stuff anyway. So I've got this thing in here. So you can put in grass for silage, for hay. You can make total mix ration, lime, silage. You can have silage digestate. You can make seeds from corn. You can make lime from rocks and water. Make fertilizer, which would be, that's going to be super handy. Is there anything for slurry? I don't think so. That would be cool if there was. But yeah, we could put in digestate. Make fertilizer. I'll put that in anyway. It's cheaper than buying a bunker silo. It was cheaper than setting half the stuff up. So that's slowly chugging along. But now we've got this thing here. Maybe too close to this building. I'm not sure. Possibly should have moved it back further over here where the old bunker silo was. And I may do that. I don't know how much we're going to get if we want to sell it. How much is it to buy one first? That is the question. I'm going to go waste some cash. So 25 grand. Cheap. Worst case, we just leave it here until... Yeah. Worst case, we leave it here till we make some money off it. I'd say what I'll do is we'll put all of our grass in. We're going to get from the other field that we had before. While I'm jibber jabbering, I'll give the truck a bit of wash. So yeah, I think we'll put our grass in there, turn that into silage, take it to the BGA and sell it. That's more income for us. I haven't really even thought about doing any logging or anything yet. I would like to put in some more open air gardens or more greenhouses. We do have a little bit of cash up our sleeves, and I mean it's winter. I'm not sure how much better it's going to get until harvest or planting season. This one was dirty. Paint's already peeling off it. Look, not many hours on it, but we've been using it forever. Up to 10 hours and it's already peeling paint off everything. So yeah, let's clear these contracts out. $113. I don't think we have any land extra here where we could put greenhouses in. I don't know if we can fit some grapes or something along here. We could probably put some grapes in there like that, right? They worth $1,000. Grapes in there. Make some grapes. And that'll give us enough room to get the products out. We just got to fill them with, I don't know what we're going to put in there, but we're going to put something in there. We'll have a look. What about, do a couple of olive trees. I mean, we don't really need grapes and olives yet, but that's just, I was just trying to squeeze extra stuff in on the field. So what do these ones do? That's 10 grand. The other ones I had. Fruit greenhouse. Greenhouse with seeds and fertilizer. So this one just does the same normal fruits. The maple syrup, I've got that going in No Man's Land. That's not really useful for a lot of stuff. This multi-crop greenhouse pack. This pallet output on the right hand side. So this one you can change where your pallets go. I mean, we put a couple here. I don't know if we'll fit them both in, but we could do, yeah, squeeze one in there maybe. All over land. It's all this is our land over here too, but I mean we could probably get away with putting 2 here. I've never tried these ones, so how about we just whack one in somewhere that's not going to wreck the ground and it's not going to level it off. Let's just call it there. And then we'll have a look what they are. I normally use the standard quad greenhouses, but not these ones. This is, never had them before. Don't know what they do, so we're going to find out. I mean, you may have already used them, so let's see. So we got grain crops, which is oats, sorghum, and wheat. That must just produce them all. Fruit and veg. Kharif crops, which is corn, cotton, and soybeans. Oil crops, so that's okay. So you can, yeah, okay, I get it. And root crops do potatoes and they can just run on water. Look at that. Some just run on water. Some seem like seed, lime, and manure. Seed, lime, and fertilizer. So those ones you get probably a lot more. Same amount of cycles, but that uses more stuff. So maybe we just throw in, let's just throw in some water. And what are these ones going? Let's just do taters and sugar beet. I don't know, I don't want to choose. I hate choosing. I'm doing this one, oil crops. So we just got to go and get our tanker, fill that up, and we need to see what we need over here. Grapes. For the grapes we can just fill with water as well. So I think what we'll do is we'll just start with water. I mean, once we've got it, these things they may even pull manure from there. So let's go down. We'll leave the truck bed up here, out of the way. We're going to be using that. And I'll be back in a minute with a water tank on the back. Just heading back with our tanker and the trailer. I was thinking, should we sell our land down there? Or at least our big field? Because That's worth 160. 126. 126. If we sell that, if we sell that, we've almost got enough to buy that. Or do we wait until the harvest is over? That is the question in my mind. Park this just out of the way so we can get a vehicle through there if we need to. Come over to our water and fill her up. Yeah, that's my question. That's my thought at the moment. Do we just like move our operations up here and keep that down there and, you know, expand across through here later? Because this field's definitely, maybe not much bigger, but it's definitely bigger. I'm not sure if there's a way to find out how big and field info. It's on. Does it show us how many acres they are? Unfortunately. Console life. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. Do I sell that, throw in 40 grand and we own the land up here? Or do we hang on to it? I just don't know. I haven't left myself much room in here for water. You can get them water distribution tanks. It didn't take much at all. That takes water super fast. How good is that? Yes, that's my thoughts. Like, do we just throw in the money and buy the land up here? Where am I going? Where did I put it at? There it is. Get lost. Oh, new to me. Leave me alone. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing. I'm going to go over there and check what that... That's taking a lot of water. We'll go over here and check what 18 has on it. So it's something that, you know, we can possibly harvest and not have to get expensive machinery. Because I'm sitting here thinking like 19 and 20 we could link together to one decent sized field. Wait. So when's that due to come through? We could leave it as it is and just wait until it's harvest season. We've got another year to wait though. It's a pretty big investment of land that we can't really do anything with for another year. Just thinking out loud, sorry. Can you buy manure from over here? Because that would be handy. If we don't have enough, we can start filling them up with manure. It's usually cheapest to buy. It's the hazard style. Yep, right there. So yeah, I mean, it's not really a pain in the bum. We've got everything down here anyway, which I want to go and check and see what's in our fields. I think our grass is ready to go, but we'll do that tomorrow because we've done a fair bit today. But if we can get 130, I mean, there's $260,000 worth of fields sitting down here. I don't want to get rid of them both. What's this? Wheat as well. Oh, Mr. Car, let's go. And what have we done here? Barley. So they're all due around the same time, I think. Well, see, we could harvest it in June, sell it, and then have the money to buy the other one by then. I reckon that's what we'll do. We'll leave it be, because I don't want to upset our neighbours. It'd still be cool to buy that land. These neighbours are cool. They've been stoked. They walked over and grabbed some sunflower seeds today. I'll wrap with that. I don't know what they've done with them, but they were stoked. And we're still using their seeders, so I think tomorrow what we'll do is we might hire one of them, the new lawnmower trailers. That way we don't need to have a forage wagon. We can bring it up here, put it through our new silage building, and then run it down to the VGA as soon as we need to. So I think that's going to be what we're doing. We're going to start tomorrow because I don't know what's going to be here, so I don't know if it's going to be any contracts or whatnot. I think that's what we're going to do. We'll do the grass tomorrow. Hopefully we'll have just double check and make sure that all of our greenhouses and everything are turned on. All the animals have enough food, so they're all stoked. 25,000 litres, we'll see how long that lasts. Probably not even a day. 100,000, 10,000 I mean. So, is this one turned on? Yep, we're good there. The grapes are on, I'm pretty sure. Nope, grapes, it's 64 to 64. It's less water, more seed and fertilizer that, but see the manure is showing up on there too. So the manure that's in our cow storage is only showing up on the one closest. But yeah, that's picking up on the manure, so that's cool. Can we buy manure? Yeah. Pretty sure I downloaded one so you could buy manure, but I don't think it comes in a pallet. I think it was... I think it was like a wheelbarrow that you just add and you can buy it from there. Containers maybe? There it is. Viable manure. So if anyone needs it, you can get that. But at the same time, we did want to upgrade our cows, so this is probably going to be in an issue. Or we can put our cows down on field 4 down here. It's too big. Come on, let's go. Yeah, I know we were looking at... $152. That's crazy, that one. That was 105 only. Oh, look at that. No field, but... This one here holds 490, but I think I was looking at... What was it? That one holds 400. That's massive. This one here holds 145. That would be plenty enough for us. We got this big one, 490. That one's got the robot, which we don't need. They're just a pain in the bum. That one's 105, so there's plenty of options for that. We can put more stuff in, but for now, I'm going to duck in and enjoy my cabin for the second night. We're going to have a shower, cook up a meal, and hope and pray that we've got work for tomorrow, because otherwise we've got a few months of living thin. Thanks for watching. See you next time, and if you can, don't forget to give us a like and a comment, and subscribe if you haven't. Share it, whatever you want to do. And in the description you'll see our socials: Facebook, Insta, Discord. Jump in there, have a chat. Thanks for watching. See you next time.